When you have all the aircraft set up, everything's configured, and you can kind of sit and think for a bit and be in your own thoughts. And I really enjoy almost the tranquility that comes from that.
Chloe Familton is keeping all her focus on her Cessna 172 and not on the fact her HSC results will be arriving any moment.
This one has the call sign November Charlie Oscar. I refer to her as November. Even though your aeroplane isn't a living thing, it's important, I believe, to almost build a sort of trust and connection with it.
The 18-year-old solo pilot was on a journey that would have seen her become the youngest woman to circumnavigate Australia in a light plane.
There's a mosquito net. There's a lot of water.
Tropical cyclone Jasper had other ideas.
Small planes and tropical cyclones go together like small planes and tropical cyclones, right? I made the decision to cut in early, but it was always going to be let's see how far north we can get before I'm forced to go in.
Those small changes to the route mean it's no longer a true coastal circumnavigation, though it hardly makes the feat any less impressive.
You shouldn't have to justify and prove yourself, but I think by doing that, I hope maybe to smash down a few of the barriers and stereotypes that have been created about young people and young women in aviation.
One of Chloe's heroes is Lydia Litviak, a World War II Soviet fighter ace with the most air victories of any woman. So this stop in Katherine in the NT, which shares its civilian airport with one of Australia's most strategically important RAF bases, was always going to be a highlight.
And I got to see some of the F-35s taking off and landing, and I think the sound of an actual jet engine, there's nothing that can replicate it.
Her grandfather was in the Air Force too, and some of the tools of the trade are just as relevant now as they were in his day, in this 40-year-old plane.
So a lot of my nav equipment is his.
A family connection for a teenager forging her own path. James Elton, ABC News.